the TS Madison team, and he's a so I have reached out to TS Madison team, and I said I think y'all need to drop these restraining orders. It don't make sense. She wasn't harmed. Miss Murray wasn't harmed. He got enough jail time. This is a mess. This is just a mess. And then after this, all the emails been sent. I go to my producer, send me that, hey, he got a lifetime restraining order. I'm like, but what did he do? Oh, he posted this in June. My address up, but I mean in December. We is in April. Did anybody go to your house? Was you harmed? This is like they're using the courts to silence the DL whisper. And I wonder, did T.S. Madison force the Daily Dose of D to get this lifetime protective order against the DL whisper? He had filed police reports in Texas. He had filed police reports in Georgia. This person, you guys, the Daily Dose of D, went to Georgia to the courthouse. I'm like, this is sad. This is so sad that people are using the courts to silence an icon, a voice of women. And I'm sitting here, all he was doing, okay, he pulled up to T.S. Madison house. She wasn't harmed. Miss Mary wasn't harmed. Her wheelchair wasn't harmed. He didn't go and steal Miss Mary bacon. This was just some online chatter. And I think it's a disservice of the courts to file or to grant restraint, to have this young African-American man to be behind bars with no bond off of a piece of paper. I can understand if he would have got Miss Mary wheelchair, unplugged the wheelchair, pushed her down the street, took her to Popeyes, and didn't return her. I can understand the restraining order. But he didn't do that. Only thing the man did was, let me just reenact to the public. Yes, T.S. Madison, hi. I'm outside your house. I'm outside your... That's all the man did. That's all the man did. It's just like... And then for this new guy to come out the window and get a lifetime restraint. Like, what? Texas, y'all doing this? So you're just going to grant this man went to, said this happened in December. Now, I would have been with him if he'd have said, yeah, he been posting stuff about me. He's been posting stuff about me in the jail. He's been sending goons to my house, stealing my wigs, stealing my makeup, stealing my jersey, stealing my do-rag. Then I can understand, okay, oh, this is wrong. This is not right. He's sending the DL goons. But he didn't do that. This happened in December. This happened in December. So I'm literally, and I have a producer that's really working with the DL Whisperer, and they're trying to get him an attorney. Because I work behind the scenes. I work behind the scenes and stuff like that. They're trying to get him an attorney and to understand how to. So they're working on some things behind the scenes. But I also, because I feel like it's a disservice for this man not to have a court date. Let him have his day in court and give that man time served. Like, and then for this, because at one point I'm like, oh yeah, deal, we should have went around the house, but you were just outside the house. Back in the day, you just roll up your pants, get your Vaseline, you pull up, you be like, hey, you at my house, let's go, let's tussle. She could have sent Chi-Chi out there. Could have sent Chi-Chi to do her big one. What's the other guy name that work over there? She could have sent Craig to do her big one. This is just crazy. These black folks using the courts to silence a black man. And the only thing it did was make him more famous. Like, it's no offense, Daily Dose. Listen, it's no offense. But you wasn't harmed. You just out here clout chasing. He didn't show up to your house. Oh, he posted your address. But here you are filing police reports in Texas, in Georgia. You wasn't harmed. I don't see you with no neck brace. I don't see you with no eye patch. I'm like, I just don't understand this. I am pleading with T.S. Madison. I am pleading with iHeart that T.S. Madison drop those frivolous charges. I am pleading with Dominique. Now, Dominique, I see you hosting Chasing Atlanta. I could really go there because I'm kind of upset that y'all had Carl on the seeding chart and y'all got Carl at the last one on the list, and he was the star of Chasing Atlanta. So Dominique, like, come on, you from prison. That man didn't harm you. You from prison. You came from prison. You served time in prison for fraud and stuff like that. Like, come on, that man didn't harm you. Come on now. Stop it. You done better when you was out to fight for them honey buns and for loose cigarettes and oodles and noodles. Dale Whisper's a little skinny guy. He ain't gonna harm no fly. He just talking. And here they go into the court. Like, I just don't understand it. I am upset, you guys. Because at first I'm like, oh, the longer he's sitting in jail, the more sympathy he's just pulling at my heartstrings. And I reached out to her assistant. He just so messy. I'm a producer. We're busy. We don't have time. Stop contacting us. I said, listen, this will be my last time, but I have something else to say. Man, I put in my ChatGPT email. I get him on nasty email, and I'm like, listen. Y'all is too grown. Y'all are bigger and older than the D.O. Whisperer. Let this man be free. There is countless women that have sent me emails saying that we want this man to be free. We want this man to be free. Because what they're doing to the D.L. Whisperer is a high-tech lynching led by the Rainbow Gang. This is a high-tech lynching. This is what it is. High T's being lynched by people in wigs and do-rags. And they're using the courts to do it. It's like I'm a little upset. Like Paul, I'm heated. I want to cry. I'm hot. I'm just upset. I was supposed to go get a haircut, and I immediately came to my sense. I said, "Listen, I gotta cancel this appointment. I gotta come out for the deal with because that's a black man. That's a black man right there. He's behind bars off some civil paperwork, off a restraining order paperwork. Nobody was harmed. Nobody was pow. Miss Mary is fine. I can understand if he stole Miss Mary high cholesterol and blood pressure medicine. I can understand if he'd have took the chair and pawned it at the pawn shop. Then I can understand. I'm like, okay, yeah, that was a beer. You stole her blood pressure medicine. You stole her ham. You stole her crock pot. Then I can understand. None of that was done. They're just upset. Let me calm down. Okay, I can't. Okay, let me calm down, Paul. Like I gotta calm down. They're upset that he's the voice of black women. Black women are the least protected. Black women, it was just, and my heart breaks for Mrs. Fairfax. Governor, the former lieutenant governor wife is gone because her husband took her out. So black women are being deleted at a high alarming rate by black men. And a lot of them will be having to internalize DL culture. And because they want to be with men, they take all this frustration out on the woman, and the woman got to deal with this result of getting their life ended because you really want to be with a man. I just want you all to hear me. If you have a heart, please contact Reverend R. Sharpton. Can they contact Jesse Jackson? No, Jesse Jackson. No, they can't contact Jesse Jackson. May he rest in peace. If they can contact the NAACP, so this black innocent man that was having freedom of speech, nobody was harmed. When I contacted somebody from TS Madison team, Miss Mary was frying chicken. She's not harmed. She was humming a Shirley Caesar record and frying chicken and making some butter biscuits. So nobody was harmed. So I'm upset. I will open up the phone lines and I'll let y'all call in, but I have to get this out. And yet another restraining order, a lifetime restraining order, was granted. Let's play this clip again so y'all can hear it. No, we already played it. We already played it. I don't, because it's my anxiety. So I'm going to open up the phone lines and I'm going to allow you, the public, to call in. I'm about protecting black women. I believe DL men need to be exposed. And I believe women are trying to be replaced by these new version of women. I do believe that. And you can never replace black women. Black women already are fighting for their existence. And then you have a new group. Oh, I'm taking that spot. Well, they can't have that. They can't have their own identity. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. They already got to compete with men because they men want men. And then they got, you know what I'm saying? Then they got to compete with these new version of women. But it's tight, but it's right. Okay, I'm gonna open up the phone lines. Producers, if you all can post the number in the chat here. Yes, Paul, I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you, Paul. And you know, we love black women. We support black women. I am a component of loving black women. At one point, I was Halloween. I dressed up like a woman. So I support black women. I didn't say I'm the new DL. I did not say I'm the new DL whisperer. I did not say that. Don't put that in my mouth. I'm not trying to take nobody's spot because the crown belongs to the DL whisperer. I'm just giving my point of view. That's what I'm doing. If anybody want to call in, the number, I'm going to post the number on the screen here. I would love to hear your thoughts on here. Another lifetime protective order was granted against the DL Whisperer, and now he have another one. So now he have 3 restraining orders. Nobody was harmed. Nobody was harmed. Nobody was harmed. And then I was over there with T.S. Madison. I was watching her podcast, And I was telling her team, I was like, it's no offense, but when she was interviewing somebody, and I was offended. I'm like, why do you have to talk about what you do in the bedroom when you have an A-list actress on your show and you got to talk about what you do in the bedroom? Because I was just watching the podcast, right, Paul? We was watching it together. Who was that she had on there? Because then she said, I think she said she was a lesbian. Then she said she got a man, so she could be considered being bi. But she didn't get too deep in the bedroom about her bedroom activity. I'm trying to get her name. Y'all bear with me. If I can find, when did she do that podcast? It was. Let's go to the phone lines really quickly if y'all want to call in. But again, I want to say again, nobody was hurt. Nobody was. This was just freedom of speech of words. Innocent words. Miss Mary is fine. She cooking chicken. And I think she said in the morning she gonna make some hot butter cornbread and some scrambled eggs and some bacon. Nobody was harmed. Nobody was harmed. And this innocent, young, black, intelligent man, protector of black women, is behind bars, have 3 restraining orders. 3. Paul, like, can you imagine 3 restraining orders? And these people moving around fine. She doing her podcast. She just interviewed Lil Nas X, Miss Mary frying chicken and fried okra. Craig over there doing what he doing. Everybody fine. Nobody was harmed. But we have this innocent black man that behind bars with 3 restraining orders. 3. Off of innocent preschool words. Just words. Nobody was harmed. Nobody was mollywopped in the shoulder. Nobody was poom pound. Nobody. Just freedom of speech words. Innocent words. So again, they said, "Period. Go help him." You talking about it? No, I have somebody on the back end help him on the back end, or helping him on the back end, because I kept saying what he need is a good lawyer, even to apply pressure to the public defender's office. Like, y'all dropped the ball. How y'all letting this like no court date? That don't make no sense. This is a pure racism. If D.L. Wish was a white, blue-eyed man, he'd have been out. They wouldn't even have granted this. This is pure racism. This is a high-tech lynching by the Rainbow Gang. This is what I have to believe. This is a high-tech lynching by the Rainbow Gang. And again, I believe, and I said this to T.S. Madison team, and he was so obnoxious. And I'm like, dude, you work for T.S. Madison. You don't work for Oprah Winfrey. She not that busy. I hear her in the kitchen eating chicken. Put her on the phone. Talking about, how did you get this number? I know people that know her. I asked her the number. Talking about, how did I get this number? I call you anytime I got it. I just want the man to be free. Anyway, I'm trying to be calm, Paul. I am. I'm trying to be calm. And I hope that brother get out free. 3 restraining orders. 3. Nobody was injured. Nobody have a hospital bill from this. Nobody was in therapy because of this. This was innocent preschool words. That's all what it was. And hopefully the judge will have a heart and release that man back to his community where he could continue to fight and defend and uplift black women. That's what he needs. These people is filing frivolous restraining orders off of innocent First Amendment freedom of speech words. That's all what it was. Words. What nobody heard. I can understand if he took Miss Mary knee brace, Miss Mary Walker, and locked it up in a McDonald's bathroom. I can understand, okay, that's serious. Why did you go in there stealing Miss Mary Walker or her wheelchair? But he didn't do that. He went outside the house and was talking. Just innocent words. That's all it was. Innocent preschool words went in hard, and they're literally telling the judge, oh, he came to my house, he did this, he stole my wigs, he stole my vibrator, he stole my nails, he stole my bra, he stole my pantyhose, he stole my AARP card, he stole a Medicare card. Like, they just saying this stuff, and then you got this new guy just traveling to file police reports, and I do believe that he lied to even get this stuff granted because he never went into details of why he got a lifetime posting address to get a lifetime a restraining order for posting somebody's address. I didn't say Miss Mary hurt my feelings again. I love Miss Mary. She's a Christian woman. She's a successful black woman, and I love what she's doing. But I just feel as though that they use Miss Mary because she's a senior citizen, and they put lies in it. They put lies in it. That's what I'm saying. It was innocent where Miss Mary wasn't paying no mind. She actually wanted to bring the guy in and fry him some chicken. I'm just saying because she's a Christian woman. She's saved. So she wasn't like, come on now. She wanted to go out there and make him some butter biscuits. Just innocent words. I'm going to go because I'm getting upset. I don't know why I'm getting upset. I am. Oh, yeah, I got it. An innocent black man that is in jail for 3 foolish restrainers. It's foolish to have these legal documents of innocent feather-like words. That's all what it was. It wasn't something serious where somebody was harmed. Somebody was hospitalized. And somebody hospitalized. Again, I will be making another phone call to Reverend Al. They didn't answer today. One of my team members know Reverend Al's daughter. So we're going to try to call her to get Reverend Al on the phone to give him some justice. Okay. That's what I believe. My heart ache for DL Whisperer. Brother DL is a brother, and he's a colleague. And him being railroaded in this high-tech lynching, I feel like that's a disservice. Honestly, feel like it's a disservice. And I want people to know I'm not speaking, and the Dio Whisper did not tell me to say this, but the Dio Whisperer is being innocently, viciously, I'm going to say viciously, the full weight of the unjust justice system. It reminded me when I was watching the movie When They See Us, when those innocent 5 black teenagers, when they was falsely accused of attacking a white woman and they served all these years in prison. This is reminding me of that story, that the DL Whisperer is being falsely accused of being this evil, demonic person when all he did was innocent feather words. And we're going to look back at this time, history, and they're going to ask me, Wiley, why wasn't people seeing it the way you do? Because they're blind and they are sleepy blacks. The deal whisper didn't harm nobody. There's people that have pow women out walking free on bail, have took the innocence of women goods out on bail. This man got paperwork with people playing dress up, wigs, drags, colors, and a do-rag person came out of nowhere. So I'm asking you all to close your eyes. And I want you to visualize what the DO Whisperer is going through. The guards, they're not feeding him. They're putting him in solitary confinement. They're not giving him his proper medication. And I want you to just open your eyes and imagine if that was a blonde, 6'3", 150 pounds white woman. Do you think that the DL Whisperer will be sitting behind bars if he was a 6'3", 155-pound, blue-eyed, blonde, white woman? And ladies and gentlemen, the answer to that question, no, he will not be behind bars if that was it. Let me drink some water. In my clothes, the DL Whisperer, I'm going to whisper in the corner for you, brother. And I'm going to whisper loud. And I'm going to stand in that DL gap for you. And I'm going to go low to speak to the mountaintop. That I know with the full power of the beautiful black people that are watching me now, that someone is going to work to help to get you out so you can continue to defend, protect, nurture. Hello, you live on the Wiley Show.
Hey, Wiley, what's going on?
I am upset.
I see you upset, and I want you to just stop this. You have to stop.
The DL Whisper
You have to
had
stop.
3 restraining orders. Nobody was harmed.
I hear
Nobody.
that, and we understand nobody was harmed, and that's why the justice system is put into place so that when you get into these little kerfuffles, you call the police and you won't be harmed.
It,
You
it's
get the
it's it's
justice system on your
but
side.
call the police off a nothing burger. This is he. Nobody
See,
was
that's what you're
harmed.
saying. Wiley, baby, you saying nobody was harmed and it was
TS was
nothing,
just seated with
but
Little Nas X.
okay, right. She was sitting with Lil Nas X. You know why? Because she did what she had to do to avoid confrontation and be out of harm's way. The person that could have
TS
potentially
Madison
harmed
used to
her
fight
is
on the
split up.
street. So this is not a
Used
person
to.
that's a
Used
nun.
to. Riley, why are you doing this? Who hurt you, baby?
I'm
Who
just
did
saying
that?
that T.S. Madison, you like y'all acting like T.S. Madison is this nun. Like she know how to nut if you buck.
Baby, we didn't come too far from that. At a certain age, I don't know how old you are, Wiley, but I think you're old enough to understand that at a certain age, you ain't got time for that. There's
But he
bigger
wasn't
things in
even
life to
trying to
be.
fight. Only thing he said was
Don't come around
innocent.
my house. If you come around my house and we got internet beef, it's either one or two
It's
things that's
so
gonna
many
happen.
people that go
I'm
around
calling the
your
police and
house.
your ass getting
Like
shot. Period.
this is just so you mean to tell me a person can't go around the house just talking trash,
And
no
Kane,
threatening
what you
words,
here
nobody
for?
was harmed. He did not physically go in the
But see,
house.
you
He did
know
not.
what, Wiley? I get it because most gay men do have a natural disdain for trans women. That's just a fact.
I don't
And I
have
got
a
up on
disdain to
DL.
trans women. I actually was intimate with a trans woman way back in the day. She was semi-transitioning. She was, all that good stuff.
Right,
I think she left her
semi-transition.
wig in
It
the
probably
car.
was a man in a wig that y'all like to call. There's a difference
No,
between
no,
trans
but
women,
she
but
left the
I
wig.
get it.
She left the wig in the car. So she transitioned. She just didn't bring the wig for some odd reason. I think
Wiley,
she just left the wig in that. She did have on the wig cap and stuff like that. And so she had her the top part on layaway. And so she wasn't able to get the top part done. So anyway, but she
you get
is
on my
considered to
nerves.
be in.
You get
I'm
on my
just saying.
nerves.
I'm just saying because she you know what I'm saying. She was trying to do it the right way, and I told her, well, you gonna have to probably go on the street, sell a cootie cat, or to sell a thing, to get the thing. And she did listen to me. Unfortunately, she's no longer with us because she kept dealing with the trade. I said, leave the trade alone. Just deal with old white men. But then listen to me. But again, may she rest in peace. But I also would like to say
Okay,
this,
rest
and
in
I
peace to
love and I
her.
love trans women. I think
No,
trans
there's
women
cap because
is
you
the
sat
most
up here
beautiful
and you
people out here, and
disrespected
I
a
love what
trans
they
woman's
do. You know
mother
what I'm
for
saying?
what?
Looking up to cisgender women, I love it. I think what they do for cisgender women, I think it's iconic. But what I'm saying is trans don't have nothing to do with this. This is an innocent black man is sitting in a jail cell with
You
no
keep saying
court date.
innocent. What makes him innocent? Because you feel
It
like
was
it's just
innocent
words to you.
words. He was just talking. It like, come on, he's just a skinny guy. He's malnourished now. It's just words. Child, we going to the court off of words. Can you imagine? Look at all the stuff that T.S. Madison said to Michelle Atielian Brown. So Michelle Atielian Brown go to the courthouse and get a restraining order. Like, I just don't understand. Off of words. It's just innocent little words.
I know, and that's how you feel right now for whatever reason. I hate that
I
they
just,
disrespected you the way they did.
but that's all what
I
it
guess
was.
when you
Was
called that
was
T,
T.S.
hold
Madison
on, hold
harmed? Did she
on,
get out
hold
the
on, hold
car? Did
on.
they tussle? No, none of that happened. It was just innocent words.
Okay, well, at the end of the day, what's happening is happening, and we just like you said, it was just words. That's what we
So you
having
don't
now, but
want
it ain't gonna
so
change the
how
fact
long you
that he
think
up and
D.L. Whistle should be in jail? 50 years?
okay. Honestly, Wiley, no, I think that he. Okay, I ain't gonna even hold you because you start tugging on my heartstrings too when they say that the boy being mistreated and not get medicine and proper care. I don't agree with all that. I think that it's okay if he come out now. If he learned his lesson, I do believe that he should, be free. I'm not gonna hold you, but at the same time, it's happening because of what he did, and we can't control what's out of our hands once it's out of it. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
I get you. I understand. I just feel like everybody wasn't harming this. Everybody was good. It's just
Right, because you rather everybody become full spicy.
no, I
Hey,
don't want that. It's just like he would just give his opinion and stuff like that. I do believe this is making him like more popular and into his stand. Like he's even going to be even stronger and to talk about all this stuff. Like again, he don't have to talk about T.S. Madison ever again because T.S. Madison is just not that relevant to make the topic.
oh,
It's
now you okay? Bye, Wiley. Because now you
it's she. No,
T.S.
I'm just saying
Madison is
she's
not
not
that
like that
relevant.
relevant
She
when
was
he
relevant
just
enough for you to
have
call
to
her,
talk
reach
about her.
out,
Like it's
for
not
you
that
did. But
relevant. Just like oh, I got to talk about it. Like T.S. is just not that relevant.
Wiley, let me get back in the bushes. I love you, baby. Have a good day.
Okay, I'm just saying she's just not that relevant. She's relevant, but she's just not that relevant in my humble opinion. Okay. Thank you for calling me in. I just want him to be free. So we reached out, like I said, we reached out to TS Madison team, and they didn't want to hear it for whatever reason. They're celebrating this black, innocent black man, and these people be getting awards. Oh, I love the community so much. I love the community. Oh, and you got an innocent black man in jail off of innocent words. So I can't call. They said don't call back no more. I understand that. Um, I won't call back. No, I'm not. I'm not in here pandering. I'm just giving my opinion. I'm just giving my opinion of how I feel about the entire situation. I have a platform. I just came out to give my opinion. We did reach out to the Daily Dose of D. We did reach out to the Daily Dose of D, and he have not responded to our conversation. I will reach out to him. May one of my friends that probably know him. I would reach out and to get to see if we can get him on the phone because I like to call people. We are media. It's not against the law to call somebody, especially if it's the first time and only time you're calling them. So we'll try to get him on the phone call to call him for that. And we'll definitely be doing that. Um, as he shouldn't. The way you talking, you think they tried to hear from you. That man, Wiley baby, something. No, I have a right as media to call to bring it to the audience and stuff like that. They don't necessarily have to take no more of my phone call. That's fine. I just feel as though that the DL whispered should be free. How many people agree on that? Again, like I said, the DL Whisperer should be free. Okay, give me one second here. I'm trying to do something really quickly for this type of way. Thank you all so very much. Y'all throw the media word around. The court's not going to war no more. The way, so caution. I hear you. I hear you. Thank y'all so very much. I'm gonna go. I've been on here for almost an hour, and I want you all to go to bed tonight. And I want you all, before you go to bed, to write in your journal and write a letter to the DL Whisperer. And I want you to say a good prayer that he be free in 3 days. I'm going to say it again. I want you all to write a letter in your journal. And then I want you to put it and pray and put the letter in your pillow. And then on tomorrow, write another letter on a clean white sheet, piece of paper, and mail it to the jail and send your love to the DL Whisperer. I want to say thank you to everybody that on the show that have been showing me love. I want to give a special shout out to the producers here. I want to give a special shout out. Thank you, Paul, for your support. Also want to give a special shout out to the caller that called in. Again, we're pumping out the content. I thank you everybody for your prayers. We're in school and we're doing really good. Um, I'm excited. I'm ready to get done with that. Thank you for your encouraging words. Um, but it was so good to see y'all in the chat. But if you want the DL Whisperer to be free, press 1. If you want him to stay in jail, press 2. If you want the DL Whisperer to be free, press 1. If you want the DL Whisperer to be in jail, press 2. To stay in jail, press 2. I'm pressing 1. I want him to be free with his family. I want him to be free with his loved ones. We can get his proper medication, a hot meal. So I just thank everybody. We have a lot of ones in the chat. We want to thank you all for posting the ones in the chat. And I just want to thank you for that support. I do see a couple, I think about one person posted 2, but we have so many people posting ones. I do have people on my Facebook posting ones as well. So they want them to be free. Okay. I'm torn with because I don't want him to be free, but I don't think he learned yet. But the way he talks about the situation, so we just want to just thank everybody for posting 1. I see somebody in here posted 2, but the ones have it. The ones have it. I want to say, do my StreamYard still work? If somebody hit the link, can somebody hit the link really quick? I just want to know if my StreamYard working. Um, the ones have it. So we want them to be free. Thank y'all so very much. Did y'all like that we went live again? I know I'm probably going to get dragged in the comments. I know I'm going to get dragged in the comments. I know I'm going to get dragged in the comments, but that's okay. I love y'all. Hello?
Hello.
So I want to ask you, sis, the DL Whisperer now have 3 restraining orders against him.
3.
3. There's another guy named Daily Dose or Daily Dose of D or something like that. Posted on Instagram that he showed the court documents that he got a lifetime protective order out in Texas.
Quit making up stuff now. I ain't never even heard of no damn Daily Dose. He ain't never even talked about him. No, it was only three people that he talked about: Cherry the Boom, T.S. Madison, and that one that's going to jail for that fraud in the government. I forgot.
Oh, Dominique. Yeah, Dominique. Are you there? Oh, can you hear me? Oh, probably got to stand away. Hold on.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way. Yes, it's a mess.
No. That I don't think that's what it is. Because at that point, that's harassment. Y'all making up stuff now. I ain't never heard of David Doe. He ain't never talked about them. I ain't that's the first. That's the first.
It's really sad. It's really, really sad.
It is. It really is because I don't feel that I honestly don't feel like something in the milk ain't clean. Something in the milk ain't clean. I feel like it's more to what we seeing on the surface level. Cause ain't no way ain't no way. It's just no. I've never you can go on his Instagram, his Facebook. He ain't never talked about no blogger page. That was no. So yeah, I'm gonna have to just dig and go down the rabbit hole on that one because that's new to me. That's new to me. That's new.
And my thing, because I'm like, y'all using these court documents off words. Like, nobody was harmed. I think he learned his lesson. Like, come on.
I say give him community service or me. Honestly, I haven't unless I missed it. I haven't really heard what T.S. Madison preferred for his can't even talk consequences to be. I don't think she ever just like flat out say like what she wants out of this whole situation. Per se, like do you want him to serve jail time, probation, community service, or what? But I feel for the residents that live in that county because a lot of taxpayers, the city, us, the people, we're paying for this. Not me because I don't live in that county, but the people in that county, they paying for that mess. And I feel like it's better things to be worried about going to court behind than this here. I say just get that boy some community service, have him pay like a little fine back. He done made enough money on Cash App and wherever else he's accepting donations to pay back a little something, but I don't feel like people should be able to file restraining orders on people while they're in prison. I mean,
It is. It's ridiculous. He in jail.
harassing you. Like, yes, she has. They always go, but ain't nobody talk about no stuff. I've never heard of them. Never.
Thank you. I didn't.
If I was him, I would sue them. I would sue them for lying. But that's how it is. So anybody can go to the police station and file any type of report, and they'll just take it as face value. And that needs to be changed within how people report a crime, because that's wasting not only the police time, the court time, people's tax dollars. Things already high, gas already $4, and now y'all want us to underhandedly pay for people BS just to flex their power, just to show that they doing something. That ain't right. That ain't right.
That ain't right. Thank you, sister, for that. I'm gonna eat my tacos and come back and continue to fight for freedom to deal with it.
Wait. Have you talked about that singer with that underage girl?
Oh no.
I think his name was Dave. He had
Oh,
deleted her.
he deleted her. Yeah, I haven't talked about that yet. And he's not on bail, I
Okay, wait
heard.
till you talk about it because by the way, I mean, okay, y'all.
And he's not on bail.
Well, here's the thing: the mama knew, the parents, the mama and the daddy knew that she left with that boy. Like they knew that the boy was like grown. They allowed her to leave. Like he gave her some money or whatever. They not from America, whatever. They foreigners or whatever. But they knew, like, that's why you gotta be careful. It's not like back in the day when you was a little fast or whatever. It's not back in the day. Nowadays, you can't you can't just let your kids be fast or all because it's okay in Mexico or wherever y'all from. With people, it's okay in certain countries to mess around with people that's underage as long as you have a consent. Like all because it's okay in other countries, I don't mean it's okay here. I really feel like it's the parents' fault because y'all knew that this person was grown and y'all allowed your daughter to go with them just because of the money or the type of influence or fame that this person has. It's like, why aren't parents being parents? Like, be a parent again. Tell your kids no. Whoop them. Put them on punishment. Sometimes kids be needing that. These kids don't be doing what they doing. They dumb. They'll thank you in the long run. But I feel like parents need to start being parents again. And I can't wait until you bring up that segment because I would like to hear how other people feel about the situation. It's very horrible what happened to her. But at the end of the day, it's like parents need to start being parents again. It's just they need to let their kids do whatever they want to do just because they feel like it's gonna bring in some money. And that's not right. But I hope the media whisper get him some good legal representation and and he
Oh, he's
will
not on
know.
bail. Okay, cause out there. Okay, cause I thought he was out on bail. I'm sorry. I'm about to say cause I saw a video of him announce. I guess that was like an AI video announcing that he was having some music out.
He ain't out. He would have been posting on his page. He ain't out.
Okay, that must be like an old video that I saw. I'm like, is he out on bail? So okay, so where's this trial gonna be? In LA, right?
Uh, Talking
Y-
about for days. Where
Yeah.
is it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's gonna be there. It's gonna be there. They said no bond. They not letting him out. No bond.
I think he should take a
They
deal.
can't let him out.
I wouldn't even go to what did he get? If he think he innocent, go to trial. But cause
I think they are. His lawyer said that they're gonna fight and prove that he didn't do it. But I mean, the woman was in your car. You know, I'm just saying, don't be just using pictures from when she was 8 and 9 years old to try to paint a picture. Like, use her picture. Use her current picture. I noticed that a lot of people are using like her pictures when she was a little girl, and I'm like, yeah, let's use her current pictures, and let's also hold the parents accountable too, because they allowed her to leave with that man, like knowing that he was wrong. Y'all should have called the police right then and there. And the daddy, I'm like, the daddy don't got no backbone, because I don't know, no daddy don't let their daughter just run off with some grown man unless you get them the money from it, like the Curl of Purple days.
so
Like,
someone said they did whoop the girl and then CPS was called and she ran away.
I don't know about all that. That when I watched the documentary last year about that whole case, and they ain't say nothing about no abuse in the household. They did say she used to run away and was skipping school and stuff, but that part I ain't never hear that part.
Okay. Thank you for so very much for that. For letting me know.
Oh
And
yeah, come on, Wiley.
I'm gonna do my
Keep it
research and talk
on.
about
Thank you.
I'm gonna talk about the trial most definitely.
Yeah, definitely cover that because I definitely want to keep up with what's going on, and I definitely want to hear everybody's opinion about it too.
Definitely. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna call Reverend R. Sharpton in the morning to his office for the DL Whisperer, and then I'm gonna research that story and stuff like that. But thank you
Did
so
you
very much.
hear about the Houston police officer?
The racist officer.
Yeah, they supposed to be opening up an internal investigation about with every black person that she arrested to make sure that it was
And it was ethical and legal.
legit. Yeah.
Yeah. But thank you.
Well, you gonna have to feed us now. Come on in.
Thank you.
All right, Wiley. Well, I'm about to jump back in the bushes.
Okay. Okay.
Bye.
Let me go get my food real quick. Hold on, let me bring you on, Natasha. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna make sure. Hey, Natasha.
Hello, I'm going to be quick. That young lady, Celeste Rivas, she was killed at 14 years old. So all those pictures that you see of her are recent pictures of her. They found her after her 15th birthday. And
Wow.
her parents are American citizens. The El Monte Police Department has dropped the ball. The other thing that was happening too is her cousins were hiding her out and she kept running away. Her parents had reported her missing. That child had been missing, I think, for probably like a good 6 months before they found her body. And her parents have been working with the oh gosh, what is it called? Anyway, with the investigative jury, the grand jury. And that's why you haven't heard from them and they haven't been talking because they've been working with the grand jury. Also, David was paying off people at the girls' school, the high school. The teachers had complained about him. Nothing was happening about him. He has very wealthy connections, and so they think that this young man might have been passing her around to his older producers and other people. And who was really looking for was fortunately his fans and the Reddits. They're the ones that found all the pictures of Celeste and all the videos of that girl and them together. But his wealthy friends, his wealthy producers, everybody has been trying to cover for him. So thankfully for the internet sleuths and his young fans, giving the police information.
Wow.
And she ran away. That's the El Monte police. They can't, you, when her parents did whoop her, then CPS was called. So that's not, we cannot blame the parents for this grown man who also his parents knew and had that little child at their house. And David's parents knew that he was dating that, well, not dating, but that he was statutory raping that 14-year-old child since she was 12 years old.
Woo, Lord, he need to be under the jail.
Yeah. Yes, he does. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say. But I just wanted to clear that up because we don't need to blame people's parents for these crimes that other grown people commit against children.
That's true.
And it doesn't matter even if your parents are terrible and leave you off by the side of the road, you can't just kill children.
That's true.
All right. Thank you, Wiley.
Thank you so very much, Natasha.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, y'all heard that. Love y'all. Thank y'all for that. We'll be back again tomorrow with some more lives because I'm caught up on my schoolwork. So we'll be back live tomorrow for that. I'll be back on tomorrow with some more lives, and I'll see y'all then. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you are enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you are enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first.